right. Welcome to Monday of Reinvent, and welcome to our session, Boost Agent Productivity with Real-Time Transcription and Insights. Well, thank you so much for being here today. I'm glad you could all join us to discuss how Generative AI or GenAI is revolutionizing customer service. My name is Arvind Sundar Raman. I'm a Senior Manager of Product Management responsible for a suite of AI services. We call them the Language AI services here at AWS. Today, I'm joined by my colleague Vivek Singh, Senior Manager of Product Management, Amazon Transcribe, and my good friend and AWS customer, Harry Sabnani, Director of Solution AI Delivery at Wolters Kluwer. So why are we here today? Now, in this new era of GenAI, we have an incredible opportunity to transform customer experience in the contact center space. For many years, contact center agents spent much of their time in administrative tasks such as note-taking, taking summary notes, as well as putting customers on hold to look up information. But thanks to the new advances in GenAI, agents can now kick back and let the machines do all the grunt work, which frees up time for the fun stuff, which is, any guesses? Helping customers. In today's session, we'll talk about how customers that have a contact center can boost agent productivity with AWS's GenAI-powered real-time transcription and insights. With that context, let's dive into the agenda for the session. To start, I'll talk a little bit about the common challenges customers face in managing contact centers. We'll then explain how AWS's GenAI-powered Contact Center Intelligence solutions, we call them the CCI solutions here at AWS, can address those challenges. After that, Vivek will take the stage and dive into some of the key capabilities and features of our GenAI-powered real-time analytics and agent assist solution. Harry will then walk you through Wolters Kluwer's journey partnering with AWS to implement these GenAI-based solutions in their contact center. And we'll also show you a cool demo of the solution that they've deployed at Wolters Kluwer. And before we wrap up, we'll arm you with a quick how to get started guide to make sure you walk away with some practical and actionable ideas that you can implement to further improve your contact center operations. We'll have about 5-10 minutes of Q&A at the end, so hold on to your burning questions for the end. Back in my undergrad days, this was a long, long time ago, okay? A couple of my friends, my batchmates, wanted to make some extra money. So they took an evening job at a call center. A week later, they were all like, oh, I love this job. I'm talking to so many customers, and I'm learning a lot, and it's good money. And I was thinking, hey, should I give it a shot? A couple months go by, and we were sitting at this cafe, drinking coffee, and this guy goes, oh, I can't do it anymore. All I'm doing is type in all day, and it's killing me. And the other guy goes, and on top of that, I have to memorize a ton of things, and they give me a new script every day. They both quit their jobs and then went back to their dads for extra pocket money. Fast forward almost 2 decades later, things haven't changed much. Now, while making a lot of our product decisions, we spoke to a ton of contact center leaders. Most of them reported a significant increase in call volumes in the last couple of years. As demand surges, what happens? Your costs grow as well, and your agents struggle with high volumes and multiple systems and apps that they need to navigate to get their job done, leading to agent burnout. And customer tolerance has changed. Today's customers simply want faster and more personalized resolutions. And of course, not having the right analytics on customer conversations and agent performance doesn't really help, right? makes it super challenging to identify areas for improvement and make data-driven decisions. So contact center leaders must adapt to this new normal while addressing key customer and agent challenges. So the application of AI, specifically taking advantage of the evolution of GenAI, can not only address these challenges, but can also help you lower your costs, transforming your contact center from a cost center into a profit center. What are the business benefits of implementing AI in contact centers? We spoke to a lot of customers, and I'll give you 5 based on my conversations. One, your agents can provide faster and more effective service that will lead to increased customer satisfaction. And with real-time agent assistance, your agents can receive suggestions and answers to callers' questions right in front of them on their screen in real time, which reduces time to resolution. And number 3, you can offload repetitive issues to AI, which improves agent satisfaction. And 4, you can reduce your operational costs through self-service technologies for redundant responses, making the best use of your agent's time and lowering turnover. And then 5, super important, you can identify business improvement opportunities by capturing more and better data on customer satisfaction, potential product issues, compliance, script adherence, or training gaps. And you can mine all of your customer conversations and gain insights on not only product improvement opportunities, but also cross-sell and upsell opportunities. Let's see how. At AWS, we are all about meeting customers where they are and providing them with options they can choose from to meet their goals. We provide lots of innovations for contact centers, all the way from building chatbots to smart routing your calls to real-time agent assist to post-call analytics. We offer flexible options for contact centers. 1, Amazon Connect. And just for me to understand, show of hands, how many of you are currently on Amazon Connect or in the process of migrating your contact centers to Amazon Connect, or plan to use Amazon Connect sometime in future? Okay, awesome, excellent. Now for context, Amazon Connect is our single, unified cloud contact center for voice, chat, and task management. It includes a capability called Contact Lens for Amazon Connect, which provides AI-powered real-time and post-call analytics. Now, show of hands, how many of you are on contact centers other than Amazon Connect? Your Genesys, Cisco, Avaya, 8x8. Okay, excellent. So we have made a lot of the AI capabilities that we'll talk about today available natively as part of Amazon Connect. And for customers, like many of you, that have other contact centers, in today's session, we'll talk about how you can augment your existing contact centers with GenAI-powered CCI solutions that combine AI-powered voice, text, and chat capabilities. These solutions are available as open source solutions for you and as partner solutions as well, if you choose to work with your preferred partner for implementation. Now, what are these solutions? Right? AWS CCI solutions use a combination of AWS ML-powered services for text-to-speech, translation, intelligent search, conversational AI, and transcription comprehension capabilities. And many of you who already have a third-party contact center with the likes of Genesys, Cisco, Avaya, Talkdesk, 8x8, can benefit from these CCI solutions to provide automated self-service capabilities, analyze your calls in real time, and to assist your agents and also learn from your contact center conversations using post-call analytics. So these solutions empower you to improve your customer experience, boost agent productivity, improve operational efficiencies, and gain conversation insights by adding AI into your preferred contact center without any ML expertise. So this is one of my favorite slides. And as you can see, customers across many industries use AWS's contact center solutions to enhance their customer and agent experience. So whether an organization has a small contact center or is one that handles millions of calls every year, AWS has the tools, technologies, skills, expertise, and experience to help meet their goals. So we aim to be a strategic partner in providing innovative, scalable, and cost-effective contact center solutions for all types of customer service organizations. Now let's dive into the key use cases for CCI, right? You can apply CCI to 3 main use cases. Number 1, self-service virtual agents that includes conversational IVRs and chatbots that deflect calls by enabling users to quickly find answers and complete transactions on their own without the assistance of a live agent. And these solutions can also identify the intent of the caller and direct them to the proper agent, thereby reducing the number of call transfers. Number 2, post-call analytics. Now, post-call analytics CCI solutions enables you to process 100% of your call volumes. With that, you can gain insights such as emerging trends, customer sentiment, training gaps for your agents, and business improvement opportunities. Now, number 3, the fun stuff, the main focus of today's session, real-time call analytics and agent assist. So this really is the holy grail of understanding your customer in real time. With CCI, we are focused on relieving the burden on the agent who's on the front line communicating with customers. So with real-time analytics, you can process these live conversations and understand the context of the call, and with Agent Assist, reduce agent fatigue from information overload and provide them with GenAI-powered real-time suggestions and answers generated from your own knowledge base or other data sources. Customer sentiment can be monitored, and supervisors can be alerted to jump in and help their agents with calls that may not be going as expected. Let me now welcome Vivek onto the stage to go deeper on some of the key features and capabilities of our real-time call analytics and agent assist solution. Over to you, Vivek.
Thanks, Arun. Hello, everyone. I'm Vivek Singh. I lead the product management team for Amazon Transcribe. Today, I'm excited to share with you. Oh, you can't hear? Hey, Jonathan, can you turn the mic on? Hello, mic check. Hello, is it better?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thanks for pointing that out. All right. So as I was saying, I lead the product management team for Amazon Transcribe. Today, I'm excited to share with you an overview of the AWS real-time call analytics and agent assist solution. We developed this solution to help businesses create better customer, agent, and supervisor experiences by addressing the key challenges which the contact center customers face today. Challenges such as long call resolution times, inability of agents to find answers to customers' questions quickly, and the significant time spent by agents on after-call work like creating call summaries. This solution leverages and optimizes a variety of AWS AI services that have been specifically fine-tuned for contact center conversations. For example, it uses Amazon Transcribe, an automatic speech recognition service, to produce highly accurate real-time transcriptions with sub-second latency. Amazon Transcribe has been optimized for telephony contact center conversations and is designed to handle a wide range of speech and acoustic characteristics, including multiple accents, noisy backgrounds, as well as variation in volume, pitch, and speaking rate. We have also developed custom natural language processing models for conversation analytics, such as detecting sentiment, identifying call drivers, and also identifying acoustic characteristics like interruptions and loud speech. This solution leverages fine-tuned Amazon Bedrock large language models for powering generative AI capabilities, like creating call summaries and also automatically generating responses for agents to address customer questions. All these capabilities together help agents solve customer problems more effectively and respond faster than before, lowering both the call handle time as well as the after-call work time. Now let's dive into the specific capabilities of the solution. We start by looking into real-time insights that help agents save time and reduce their fatigue from information overload. Here is a sample agent customer conversation. You can find turn-by-turn transcripts that are broken down into customer and agent turns. This makes it easy to read and understand the transcript. And it also removes the need for agents to take notes during the call. You can also leverage customization capabilities that Transcribe provides, like custom language model and custom vocabulary, to boost the accuracy of domain-specific terms like brand names and product names that are unique to you. Issue detection allows you to know the reason why a customer is calling without having to listen to the entire call recording or reading the call transcript. Using the issue detection capability, you can find the shortest set of words in a conversation turn that represents the reason why a customer is calling. Agent Assist helps identify the intent of a customer during conversation turns, and it automatically surfaces generative AI-powered responses to agents to address customer questions. In addition to boosting agent efficiency, CCI Real-Time Insights can also provide supervisors more nuanced visibility into the customer conversations. We provide the transcript along with the sentiment for both the agent and the customer. You can find turn-by-turn sentiment. We also provide overall sentiment and sentiment by quarters so that supervisors could easily look for sentiment shifts within the calls to identify what's causing those changes. We also provide acoustic-based conversation characteristics, such as non-talk time, loudness, interruption, and talk speed. Using these characteristics, supervisors can identify various scenarios, such as abnormal duration of silence in a call, loud speech, frequent interruptions if an agent is talking over the customer, or comprehension issues if an agent is talking too fast or too slow. You can also leverage CCI capabilities to notify supervisors of urgent issues in real time. Both supervisors and managers want to be notified as soon as an issue occurs so that they can address the customer issue before it gets escalated further. This is critical to improve customer satisfaction and also increase the first call resolution rates. With real-time alerts, supervisors are proactively notified if a call needs their immediate attention when certain rules that you have defined are met on a customer call. Automated call categorization capability enables you to create these rules to identify specific scenarios, such as manager escalations, account cancellations, or competitor mention. For example, you can create a category for escalation requests to tag all live calls that contain keywords like talk to your manager or speak with your supervisor. You can also create these categories based on acoustic characteristics. For example, you can tag all live calls that have a duration of silence of greater than 15 seconds. You can essentially create categories by looking for presence or absence of keywords, phrases, or acoustic characteristics at any point during the call. When the categories that you have defined are detected, supervisors receive an alert or a notification in their real-time dashboard. Based on these alerts, supervisors can provide agents guidance on resolving the customer issue via a whisper coaching session, or supervisors can determine that a call transfer is needed. With real-time call transfers, you can pass the in-progress call transcript from one agent to another agent or a supervisor. This reduces customer frustration because customers don't have to repeat themselves during call transfers, and their issues are resolved much faster. Supervisors can refer to the real-time transcript that contains both the customer and agent sentiment And they can also see the call summary generated up to that point. Using the transcript, the customer sentiment trend, and the call summary, supervisors can quickly get up to speed and assess the appropriate action needed. CCI real-time solution also makes it easy for you to enhance the security and compliance of your contact center. You can redact sensitive, personal identifiable information, PII entities, such as names, addresses, or credit card details. And you have the option to redact all the PII entities that we support all at once, or you can pick and choose specific PII entities that you may want to redact, such as just the caller's name. This redaction removes the sensitive information from both the call transcript as well as the call recording. And you can also control permissions within your organizations for access to the redacted and unredacted version of the recording, as well as the call transcript. So far we have covered how you can leverage real-time transcription, insights, and redaction to enhance the agent and supervisor experience in a secure and compliant manner. Next, we will look into how you can leverage CCI Solutions' generative AI capabilities to automate after-call work for agents. Agents report that after-call work, like noting down call summaries or follow-up action items, can take up to 1/3 of the total call. So they sometimes skip it or fill in incomplete information. Failure to accurately capture and act upon important action items discussed during the call can erode customer trust. Additionally, incomplete call summaries can lead to supervisors spending significant time in listening to the call recording or reading the call transcript to get the gist of a customer conversation when they're investigating a customer issue or evaluating an agent's performance. This also makes it really hard to scale quality management within the contact center. Hence, we launched a new generative AI-powered call summarization capability. Powered by Amazon Bedrock, this call summary captures the customer's problem, outcome of the steps taken during the call, and the next steps. Supervisors and agents can access the summary of a conversation just few seconds after the call. Using call summarization, agents can save anywhere between 45 seconds to 2 minutes per call, depending on the overall call length from reduced note-taking needs. At scale, these time savings can help businesses save millions of dollars annually. To further reduce the after-call work time for agents, you can leverage generative AI capabilities to also simplify the follow-up workflows. Follow-up captures the promises and commitments made to the customer that need to be kept. Common examples include a follow-up email that needs to be sent to a customer regarding specific instructions, such as sharing more details about a particular policy, or a follow-up phone call that an agent has promised to make to a customer. CCI solution enables you to explicitly capture the follow-up action items for a customer call. And as you can see, it can also auto-create generative AI-powered email responses to help you close the loop with the customer much faster. All in all, these GenAI capabilities can not only significantly boost agent productivity, but also impact customer experience, because agents can now move to the next caller in the queue much faster, reducing call wait times. Now let's look into a few examples of how companies are leveraging AWS CCI capabilities to create business value and enhance contact center experience. First, we have Magellan Health, one of the largest managed behavioral healthcare companies in the US. The company manages employee assistance, mental health plan, and work-life programs through its nationwide third-party provider network. Magellan Health wanted to boost the productivity and efficiency of its call center agents, who had to look for information across 13 disparate data sources to answer customer questions. Hence, Magellan Health used AWS Real-Time Agent Assist solution to surface contextually aware knowledge articles pulled from these disparate data sources for quick access by agents. Using CCI, Magellan Health was able to reduce the average training time for agents by 3 to 5 days. And they were also able to reduce call handle times by 9 to 15 seconds. Second, we have Parcel Pending by Quadient, one of the leading providers of smart locker solutions for residential, commercial, and retail properties in North America. The company wanted its agents to not use scripts, but take ownership over processes to give better service to customers. Parcel Pending uses TalkDesk's CX Cloud Contact Center and its interactions analytics solution which leverages AWS CCI real-time capabilities to transcribe, detect, and identify customer issues in real time. With the help of CCI, parcel pending was able to increase first call resolution rate by 29% and reduce our average call handle times by 45 to 90 seconds. Last, we have a large multinational financial bank that started off by replacing their incumbent transcription service provider with Amazon Transcribe because Transcribe had 12% higher accuracy compared to the incumbent. With more accurate real-time transcriptions, along with the automated PII redaction capability that Transcribe provides, the bank was able to more accurately categorize all their calls for future processing while adhering to their data privacy and security requirements. So that completes our overview of the capabilities of the Agent Assist and real-time call analytics solution. I do want to emphasize, though, that the performance of these speech analytics capabilities that we just talked about is highly reliant on the performance of the underlying speech-to-text or automatic speech recognition service models. We are also seeing that in order to effectively leverage GenAI capabilities, customers are increasingly looking to transcribe their audio data with the highest possible quality across a variety of languages. Hence, at AWS, we're continuing to double down on innovation on the ASR front. To that end, I'm excited to announce the launch of a new next-generation speech foundation model-powered ASR system that expands Amazon Transcribe's language coverage to over 100 languages. This multi-billion parameter speech foundation model was trained using best-in-class self-supervision algorithms to learn the inherent universal pattern of human speech across various languages and accents. This model has been trained on millions of hours of unlabeled audio data across 100+ languages. Powered by foundation model, Amazon Transcribe can now deliver up to 50% in relative accuracy improvements across most locales. On telephony speech, which is more pertinent to contact center conversations and is also generally a challenging and data-scarce domain, Amazon Transcribe now delivers up to 70% in relative accuracy improvements across most locales. Additionally, this model also enhances the readability of its output with more accurate punctuation and capitalization. In addition to these substantial performance improvements, this new ASR system also delivers several differentiating features across all 100+ languages related to ease of use, customization, security, and privacy. These include features such as custom vocabulary, automatic punctuation, automatic language identification, and speaker diarization, and many more. Now, before I move forward, I would love to invite Harry Subnani from Wolters Kluwer on stage. Harry will share how Wolters Kluwer is leveraging AWS CCI capabilities to boost agent productivity and enhance the contact center experience. Over to you, Harry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Harry Subnani. I'm a director for AI solution delivery at Wolters Kluwer. I've been at Wolters Kluwer now for about 12 years. And I started my journey in AI about 35 years ago when I did my PhD coursework in that field. Subsequent to that, I worked in an AI lab for a period of time. And then during the AI winter, I got into fintech and solutions architecture for a while. I came back to this field around 5 years ago. So it was a nice transition back to AI. Before I start, I want to acknowledge someone in the audience, Ami Darling-Alexander. If you want to stand up, Ami, to say hi. Ami is actually the business owner for the technical solution I'm about to share today. So it was this very strong partnership between Ami's team and our AI solution delivery team at Wolters Kluwer. Let me move forward here a bit. So Wolters Kluwer has offices in around 180+ countries globally. We have about 20,000+ employees, and we make around 5.5 billion euros per year. Around 93% of Fortune 500 companies use our products and services. So we're organized into 5 different divisions depending on our portfolio. So we have our health division, we have tax and accounting, we have finance and corporate compliance, legal and regulatory, and also corporate performance and ESG. But today we're going to focus only on our tax and accounting division. And to date, we have about 210,000 tax and accounting firms using our products and services. And that includes the Big Four and includes the top 100 US firms in that field. Let's talk about what our profile was and our challenges were before we started this journey with Amazon. So essentially, we have about 300 live agents, and just in that tax and accounting division I was discussing. They field about 1 million calls per year, and they spend on the average about 14 minutes per call. After a call is done, they spend about 30 to 90 seconds summarizing the call. And before we embarked on this journey, we had no transcriptions. Everything was voice recordings, and that limited our our ability to run analytics on our calls. So we sat down and we tried asking ourselves, what do we want in a solution, right? In an ideal solution? The number one priority for us was having accurate transcriptions. And what does that mean? So that effectively meant having a solution that can adapt to our domain-specific tax language, which is very different from ordinary spoken English. The other important thing for us was having a low rate of error during the transcription process. Another important thing on this note is making sure that we can augment our existing personal information removal process with something else, right? Another set of important solution requirements for us is making sure that we can augment our call analytics with more information and derive important information from the analytics process. So this included things like making sure that we had a system that could allow us to collect training samples for LLM fine-tuning, something that allowed us to be able to do topical and intent tagging, allowed us to do call summarization, sentiment analysis, and also get management intervention when needed for a particular call. Third really important thing for us was ease of integration. We have a homegrown real-time assist agent, and we wanted to make sure that could integrate with any solution that we build. We use Genesis as our IVR today, so that integration is very important. We also wanted to make sure we could integrate well with our BI system, with GenAI processes we already had in place, and also integrate with Salesforce, our primary CRM. And finally, we needed to be able to operate at scale, which meant that we needed real-time transcription about 1 million plus calls a year. We wanted support for about 500 simultaneous calls. We wanted just-in-time delivery of these transcriptions to our BI system, and that BI system actually is owned by Ami's team. And also, we wanted to make sure there was timely call summarization. So in the next part of our journey, what we did was we started engaging with large providers of this type of technology. And ultimately, Amazon won. So let me explain why. The number one reason was the high quality of the transcriptions. The ability to be able to customize the language model and vocabulary to adapt to our needs was really powerful. Right? That's the number one priority for us. The ability to integrate with our existing IVR, with both Genesis and our audio codes SBC was very important. The ability to provide us with key call analytics, the cost effectiveness of the solution, the integration with GenAI, the ability for their system to integrate with our own existing AI, the overall extensibility of the solution, and finally, the scalability, which is very high also on our list of priorities. Another set of reasons why Amazon won was because of the infrastructure jumpstart. So this was really incredible. So the team of Arvind actually helped us with this. And so someone named Bob Strahan and his team was an architect, the CCI architect, gave my team a set of CloudFormation templates. We got a system up and running within 2 to 3 months. We were able to demo it to Ami and her team. And that's when we knew that this was viable, it was real, and that we could actually touch it. We also got help with building out the custom language and vocabulary. So we got someone from Arvind's team to join us and handhold 2 members of my team. One's a computational linguist, and one's a machine learning engineer, just to kind of help them handhold a bit, to help them get going. There was also a call analytics dashboard that the CCI team had built. So we took that, used it as a template, and that's how we were able to do our demos to Ami's team. And finally, with the help from Brian Spiro, who's our account manager from AWS for Wolters Kluwer, we got AWS credits to help us out, right, to help progress this quickly. Final set of things, a very strong collaboration. This one is just mind-blowing, right? We met with Vivek's team and Arvind's team members every week, right? This is every single week. And it was a co-experimentation process. What that meant was we would come with our requirements, and several times we would see a turnaround of like a week, right? The CCI team would come back and say, hey, we did it. We got this done. Can you try it out? So this is very interactive weekly co-experimentation that went on for a few months. Again, this is a complex, overall system, right? So it took a little bit of time. We got also expertise. So there was people in the team who had actually worked with Genesis very deeply and audio codes. They came to these sessions. They helped us significantly to integrate the IVR with the CCI solution. We had interactive troubleshooting when there were issues, and most of the issues were actually configuration related. And then finally, we also had collaborative load testing. So we ran our own load tests at the same time. The CCI team also very graciously said, we want to help you with this, and did that. So overall, the high level of initial ongoing support was really powerful. The solution is the high-level solution is here on the screen. Behind the scenes, there's a lot going on, but in general, the journey starts with a call being made by a customer. The call goes through our Genesis IVR. It reaches Amazon Chime voice connector, and the audio stream makes its way to Amazon Kinesis video streams. And that stream goes to AWS Transcribe. And there's a speech to there's a translation of speech to text through an ASR system. There is sentiment analysis taking place there, and the PII redaction is also taking place around there. When the text is created through the transcription system, it makes its way to our LLM, which does the generation of summary and also topical and intent tagging. And then ultimately, at some point, the traffic makes its way to our real-time agent assist, which is finding relevant answers in real time to queries made by the customer. And it's also aware of context and things like that. So the business impact has been pretty high. So phase 1 is in production. We have real-time transcription, PII redaction, and sentiment analysis in place. This has allowed us actually Ami's team to gain deep insight into the content of our calls, insight into customer sentiment, provide enhanced BI capabilities, also allow us to collect samples for LLM fine-tuning. Phase 2, also in production, has generative AI-driven summarization and intent and topic tagging. The business impact has been really high. Time saved on after-call work because our agents don't have to summarize anymore. They review the summary that's automatically generated. And in the intent tagging, topic tagging has also enhanced BI capabilities. Phase 3 is going to go out in Q2 2024. That includes real-time agent assist via our homegrown advanced virtual agent. That's going to save agents a significant time on finding answers to customer queries. And we can also, at that point, avail of the things that we did in phase 1 and 2 to acquire samples for LLM fine-tuning. I'm not going to go through a demo of a system. This is the system that's out there in production. On the left-hand side of the screen, you're going to see a Salesforce screen. And our solution is embedded in a widget in that screen. Yeah? And the right hand will show the real-time transcription happening.
Hello, I'm Eric. How can I help you today?
Hello, Eric. I want to pay my invoice.
Okay, can you please help me with your account number or your name?
I am Cynthia Weber.
Give me a moment, Cynthia. Yes, I can see your account.
Okay.
Okay, I can see an outstanding amount of $69. Do you want to proceed with the payment?
Yes.
Okay, to process the payment, Cynthia, I'll need some information first. Can you please confirm your email address?
Cynthia@cw.com.
And what is the billing address on your credit card?
2950 Birch Street.
Please share the name on the credit card.
Cynthia Weber.
And can I have the credit card number?
4589-3652-7412-5369.
And can I have the expiration date and the CVV code?
It's 26/2025, and the CVV is 3845.
Cynthia, you are authorizing Wolters Kluwer to charge your credit card for the total amount of $69.
Yes, I am.
Okay, the payment is submitted, and you'll receive an email confirmation with case number 165-23458.
Okay.
And is there anything else I can help you with, Cynthia?
No, but thank you for asking.
You have a wonderful day. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
After the call ends, we use generative AI to summarize the call and to also create topical tags for us, saving a significant amount of time for agents. Another important set of analytics CCI provides us with is information on the ongoing and overall sentiment of both the customer and the agent during the call. This will help us provide valuable insight through our BI system and will also be used to determine if manager intervention is required in real time. In our third production release, just after tax season in 2024, we will integrate our existing advanced virtual agent, a chat solution highly tuned for finding precise answers, with our CCI system to provide agents with real-time answers to customer queries. The Agent Assistant segment on the video shows a sample response from the virtual agent. This will significantly empower our agents, who will get answers in real time, instead of having to spend time on a search engine to find answers. This chat solution will be integrated with generative AI to automatically summarize the answer to a user's query from a set of relevant matching documents.
Before I hand it over to Arvind, just a big shout out to the people who made this happen. Just a few folks I want to give a shout out to. First is Arvind. Thank you so much. His team was a huge part of this. Vivek also, very big part of our solution here. Shout out to Brian Spiro, our account manager, and Bob Strahan, the CCI architect. And also, of course, Ami, Dowling Alexander for help, being such a strong partner for us, and William Flannery, our head of advanced technology at Wolters Kluwer. On that note, I'll hand it over to you, Arvind.
Thank you, Harry. Can you all still hear me okay? Awesome. That was a great presentation, and thank you for all the kind words, Harry. Appreciate it. Now, seeing our customers get tangible business value from our AI service is always exciting and fulfilling for me. And I hope you all are as excited as I am about our foundation model-powered new ASR model. I'm super happy to get that out for your consumption. Well, if you liked what you saw today and want to get started, how do you get started, right? With the broadest and deepest AI and ML services, we can help guide you on your ML journey. Now, we can work with you to identify the right business challenges that you're facing today and that you want to solve with AI and help you address those with our CCI solutions. We have trainings and acceleration programs to help you get started. We offer both in-person and virtual trainings for your business and technical stakeholders through our AWS ML Embark program, as well as the full free online training and certification program for all of your developers. And lastly, we have more than 40 CCI partners that really understand the space very well and can work backwards from your challenges and business requirements and help you add the right AI capabilities into your preferred contact center. Here are some additional resources, including blog posts and solution overviews for all of the use cases we discussed today to help you get started. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here today.